I just want to thank every single one of you for being here today, but especially to our chairman, Mr. Mohsen Raza Naqvi, for taking the time out and being a part of this event, and His Excellency, Mr. Dr. Mohammad Faisal. And to officially open today's event, I would like to invite High Commissioner of Pakistan to United Kingdom and Great Britain, His Excellency, Dr. Mohammad Faisal, for some quick words.
Thank you very much, Ji. Chairman PCB and Minister for Interior of Pakistan, Mohsen Naqvi Sahab, distinguished dignitaries, respected guests and friends of Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. It is a great honor to join all of you here today at the historic Lord's Cricket Ground, a venue that has shaped the global story of cricket and continues to inspire millions around the world. Today's ceremony marks an important chapter in Pakistan Super League's remarkable journey. What began as an ambitious concept has grown into one of the most exciting and competitive cricket leagues in the world. PSL has showcased Pakistan's extraordinary talent, reinvigorated our domestic cricket ecosystem, and brought world-class cricket back to Pakistani stadiums. Beyond just competition, PSL has become a symbol of resilience, creativity, and national pride, demonstrating what Pakistan can achieve with unity, belief, and vision. Bringing PSL Roadshow to London is both strategic and meaningful. London is the global center for sports innovation, commercial partnership, and cricket leadership. It is also home to one of the largest Pakistani diaspora in the world, whose support for Pakistan cricket has been unwavering. Their voice in stadiums across the UK has kept Pakistan cricket visible, pronounced, and proudly represented. We recognize that sports today is also diplomacy. It builds bridges, strengthens goodwill, and brings together people and cultures in ways that few other platforms can do. In that spirit, we warmly welcome prospective investors, franchise owners, and partners joining the PSL family. Your participation is not only a commercial opportunity. There are 2 to 3 teams up for grabs here. It is a chance to contribute to a league that is shaping the future of cricket and expanding Pakistan's global sporting footprint. As we look ahead, the Pakistan High Commission reaffirms its full support for the vision of the Pakistan Cricket Board and congratulates the organizers of today's event, led by the Honourable Minister Sahab, for their efforts. UK will always remain a second home for Pakistan cricket, and as PSL prepares for its next phase of growth and expansion, I am confident that our partnership would continue to deepen, diversify, and inspire the future generations on both sides. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for believing in Pakistan cricket. And we look forward to welcoming all of you to the PSL season ahead. Pakistan Zindabad. Thank you all.
Thank you so much for your kind words, His Excellency, and for your presence as well. And now I would like to invite the CEO of HBL PSL, Mr. Salman Nasir, to walk you through the journey that has been HBL PSL.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Chairman PCB, Your Excellency, fellow cricket fanatics, investors, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, a very, very warm welcome to you from the home of cricket, brought to you by the HBL PSL. It's been a long journey, 10 years in the making, that has brought us here today. And we have borne witness to so many challenges and hurdles that we've overcome. That just standing here today, it's making me a little emotional, but goosebumps as well. It's good to be here with you all. And I want to take you through this journey that is known as the HBL PSL. Now, we look back to when this product was conceived. And this was about 11 years ago. And this was a time when no international cricket was happening in Pakistan. Growing up, some of you may have, in Pakistan, going to the stadium to watch matches was a core memory. It really was. But when international cricket stopped happening in Pakistan, there is a generation of fans that missed out on that core memory. Stadiums were abandoned in dilapidated state. And we thought, no, wait. We've got to find a way around this. And this is a story of resilience. It's a story of passion. It's a story of being successful against all odds. So in year one, we decided to have the event in UAE. It was a neutral venue, which we were using as our home venue. We came up with a product and we thought, this is an opportunity to attract international cricketers to come to Pakistan. Let them be part of the PSL. Slowly, we will bring them back. Let them know that the perception is very different from reality. What they saw on social media, what they saw on the news, is very different. We wanted them to experience Pakistan. We wanted them to know that we are a passionate, loving nation that receives you in open arms and gives you a hospitality that you will always remember. So we kicked off with 5 teams, and we had 6 bidders, very little faith in the product. People thought until this event happens in Pakistan, there's no chance that it'll be a successful product. So 5 teams, 6 bidders. Competition was not great. But there were people there who believed in Pakistan cricket. They invested in Pakistan cricket. With the result that the decade of HBL PSL completed, and I'll share some numbers with you, and hopefully you will be pleasantly surprised. We started off from the UAE. In the second year, we tried to bring a match back to Pakistan. And it was a humongous effort, convincing everybody, getting the law and order situation, all the stakeholders involved. Match day, started raining. And we thought, oh my God, everything has gone to waste. But then certain calls were made. Army helicopter comes into the stadium, dries up the pitch, and we have a match on again. Year 3, few more matches brought back to Pakistan. We added another team. Now by this time, the value of the team had almost doubled from the most expensive franchise that we'd sold in year 1. The least expensive, almost 5 times now. And then COVID hit. Just when we thought we'd had cricket back in Pakistan, everything's good, COVID hit. But the Pakistan Cricket Board organized the most cricket matches, domestic and international, during COVID successfully than any other nation in the world. Again, a testament to the resilience, to the firefighting abilities, and the passion, and the eagerness to be successful. Year 7, we decided to have the event entirely in Karachi, create a biosecure bubble. Turns out COVID positivity in Karachi is at 42%. Half my team is COVID positive. And as the days went by, more positive results. With the result that we had 4 people of the PCB team who were still negative, but the event went on. The show always, always goes on. And that is the beauty of the HBL PSL. Whether it's a conflict, or a full-out war. I mean, I remember PSLX, last one we had, war broke out. We had to suspend the event. Sent all the players to Dubai. And I remember we were very disappointed, depressed that middle of the tournament, we suspended the event. And I was on my way back from Islamabad to Lahore, and I just begun to sort of sleep. And I get a call from a friend that there's been a ceasefire. And I quickly open up the social media, check, is it true? By this time, Chairman PCB calls. And this is the entire conversation. And I kid you not, I quote this conversation. I pick up the phone and I say, sir, they're still in Dubai. And he says, bring them back. And within 7 days, the show was on again. And we completed the HBL PSL X. Let's move to some numbers. These are some wonderful stories, but that's not what you're here for. Let me share some numbers with you and a little bit of what the PSL governance model is, because, of course, you are here to look at potential commercial opportunities. The way that it's built, we take a franchise fee from each of the franchise teams. It's an annual payment. In return, what we give back is from a central pool of income, which consists of all commercial rights that have been sold by the PCB. So whether it's media rights, sponsorships, all other commercial avenues, all are sold by the PCB, put together into the pool. That number of what each franchise gets from year one to now has multiplied 300%. The title sponsorship rights over the last 10 years has multiplied by 505%. The broadcast and live streaming rights have multiplied by 3,168%. And needless to say, we have a proven track record of success, a commercial trajectory that's going upwards, and we are open now to inviting you to the HBL PSL. There's investor decks available. We will be meeting with you also and scheduling meetings on a one-on-one basis as well. But thank you so much for being here, and apologies for the slight delay. We're usually very punctual when the match is about to start. A very, very warm welcome once again to you from a beautiful location, and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, like you've seen, we're adding 2 new teams to HBL PSL in the coming year. There are 6 cities in contention for that, and we're just as excited as you are to see which new teams would be part of PSL 11 and onwards. We now move to our first panel of the afternoon. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished panelist, the current chairman of PCB, Mr. Mohsin Raza Naqvi. The former chairman of PCB and our very beloved broadcaster, Mr. Ramiz Raja. And the cricket legend himself, who needs no introduction, Mr. Wasim Akram. And this discussion will be moderated by our CEO, HBL PSL, Mr. Salman Nasir. The stage is all yours, sir.
Thank you so much. Obviously, no need for an introduction here for this panel. But I'm going to start off from Ramiz bhai. Of course, iconic batter, opening batter for Pakistan. Accolades for Pakistan, moved into the commentary box, became the voice of Pakistan. His every word, everybody is paying attention to, has meaning, has power. I want to ask you, Ramiz bhai, how does Amir Suhail do it? But on a serious note, he's my former boss. I always thought there'd be an opportunity for me to get back at him. Ramiz bhai, you have seen the HBL PSL from inside out.
Yeah.
And just from your point of view, from your eyes, how have you seen the HBL PSL evolve?
I think it's a proud moment for all Pakistanis, actually, cricketers especially, because we gave them a platform to excel, and it's a Pakistani product. So there's a lot of ownership regarding PSL, and obviously, as you mentioned, that it went through massive highs and few lows, but the core is still very much intact. And so it took a lot of effort, pain, sweat, to keep the standard going, I think. And I always felt that, there's a lot more emotion in the commentary box. And a lot more ownership when we are describing the PSL event or PSL games. And it's us, who make it happen. I mean, that's the best part about PSL. We don't have to go elsewhere to find job. It is a job for us, and we own it completely.
Lovely, thank you. And of course, all three panelists today have been involved with the HBL PSL in one capacity or another. This is perhaps a little known fact. Wasim Bhai was brand ambassador from year one, as was Ramiz Bhai as well. They were also later on part of the commentary panel, and Wasim Bhai was coach and team director also. And the thing that people don't know about Mr. Mohsin Naqvi, though, is that he could have been a team owner in year one. But at the last minute, he decided elsewhere. I hope he regrets it now, maybe. We'll ask him. But let's move to Wasim Bhai. Wasim Bhai, gym kita aaj?
I did.
Good, because he's much more fun when he's been to the gym and burned off some calories. Running also. Wasim Bhai, local talent. I mean,
Yes.
the PSL was also, the vision behind the PSL was also about providing a mechanism for developing and nurturing a pool of talent and providing them a pathway to the national team.
Yeah.
So I do want to ask you what your assessment of the cricketing talent is that plays in the HBL PSL.
Look, first year I was Islamabad United. Second year, first 2 years I was with Islamabad United. Then I joined Multan Sultans, and then third year I joined Karachi Kings for 5 years. So I was involved from the get-go with PSL as a mentor, as a cricket director, and everything happened right in front of my eyes from the first PSL till the ex-PSL. And it's only got bigger and bigger and bigger day by day. And I think the next season or season after is only going to get bigger because it's our own league. And you know what PSL did to Pakistani cricket fans? They given them identity. Doesn't matter if a Multan guy living in Karachi, he was supporting Multan. If Karachiite living in Lahore, he was supporting Karachi, and vice versa for each other team. So they've given them identity to support their team, and it's something very different. I mean, one prime example is sitting right here, Haris Rauf. He was actual find of PSL, and a lot more players who went on to play for Pakistan from that incredible league. And I think it's a combined effort of everyone, the PCB, the stakeholders, and most importantly, the fans. And I think, like I said, it's only going to get bigger and bigger. और मेरा आप सब लोगों से I suppose यही request होगी कि आप ज़रूर देखें ये क्या कह रहे हैं, because and whenever you buy a team in any league, not just in PSL, doesn't matter any other league, it's the second biggest league in the world. Eventually you'll make money. You'll probably break even first day. I mean, they'll explain everything to you. You have all the mawad lying there. But it's when you go to Pakistan, when you go to the games, you see the passion of the crowd. You know, everybody's supporting their own city. It doesn't matter wherever they live. It's just phenomenal. And yeah, it's only going to get bigger. And I enjoyed every bit of it. Looking forward to the next season.
Lovely,
with
thank you.
8 teams, inshallah.
And we're looking forward to having you with us throughout the journey. Chairman Saab, this roadshow was your idea, and here we are. And with the PSL, of course, being an integral part of the PCB, it's important for the vision and mission of the PCB. With the kind of importance that it has, let me ask you first a yes and no question. Given the significance of PSL to PCB, you must have thought you must have a very dynamic, charming, charismatic leader as the CEO, yes or no? I tell you, it is so difficult to get a compliment out of him. He is a hard taskmaster. You go to him, you tell him, I made $5 million. Yes, he'll say, Alhamdulillah. End of that. Chairman Saab, sorry, coming more to the serious stuff about the HBL, PSL. You have been part of 2 of them so far. What is your vision moving forward for the HBL, PSL?
In one sentence, to make this league as world's #1 league.
Inshallah.
That's the vision. And with so many people around, like Ramiz Bhai and Seem and so many others, I don't think so it's a difficult task. And I'm very much sure we will make this league as world's #1 league. the mission which City Staff started. It's our duty to make it number one. And even last night, Ramesh Bhai was giving us some amazing advices, which I think are some of those advices, if we will implement. Even today, we were sitting with Babar, Haris and Farhan. They were advising something. So these advices are worth it to implement. So I will tell one thing to the investors, that we are not spending only money on the infrastructure, but also on the high performance centers. We have just done Qaddafi Stadium. We are building a new stadium in Islamabad, inshallah, one of the best stadium in Pakistan. Half of the Karachi renovation is already done, and half of the Karachi renovation will be done after this PSL. We are targeting Abbottabad. We are taking over Muzaffarabad Stadium also, which will be one of the best stadium, inshallah, very soon. For the investors, we give a prize money to the players every year, but what if the team is doing good? Credit should go to the investor also, because he's spending money, he is investing the money on the players. So this year we have announced that from this PSL 11, any team who will be winning this tournament will be getting $500,000. The number 2 team will be getting $300,000, and the team who will be spending the most on the development, they will also be getting $200,000. So this will be something which give initiative to the teams. And like Simbai said, that I can only advise, but decision is yours. Yes, I was one of those who were very keen to get the team when team were auctioning, but my mistake was I was just spending ready to spend money on one team, on one name. If I would have done it on all the teams, I would have got the team. But anyway, that's the mistake. And still, I feel bad, because it's like the price of the money, the teams which the owners got at that time, and now is I don't know how many times more. So think about one thing, whatever you will be investing now, after 10 years, I can tell you one thing, it will be worth it. So my advice is that take the risk, get the team, and I am very much sure you will be one of those lucky ones who will feel really good after getting the team.
I have advice for new team owners. If anybody buys a team in PSL, one question you shouldn't be asking your coach, ये मैच क्यों हारे हैं? Because we don't have answer for that. It's a game. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. And when owners come to the coach or a mentor, every time क्यों हारे हैं, क्या करना है? भाई वो हार गए हैं, अगला मैच जीत जावांगे.
There's words of wisdom there from Wasim Bhai. I'm going to come back to Ramesh Bhai and talk a little about what makes this league so Pakistani, which is the participation of our dynamic and very, very talented Pakistani players. And that's really the core of the HPL PSL. But there's a lot of hue and cry around foreign players and their involvement. So I wanted to ask you, how important is the participation of foreign players in the league?
It is important because you've got to have that foreign tadka. And the thing that I like the best about PSL these days is that we are pitting PSL against IPL. So we are operating in the same window, so we're challenging ourselves also. And we're telling the world that, come and be part of this journey, which is a lot easier in so many ways. We are a hospitable nation, we've got mentors of, high quality, world-class quality. We've got, special talent in the guys that are sitting here. So you learn from them. And the fact is that foreign players are important, but also not that important, because this league is primarily to develop the likes of, the guys who are sitting here. And the best thing that happens through PSL for our local talent is that they can be picked straight away for the national duties. I mean, that is such a massive incentive for any young kid, you know. I mean, that exercise of going through the drills at first class level is so important. But this is instant noodle. This is like 1 month of window is available to you. You perform and you become a world-class article. And you learn a great deal. So this is like fast-forwarding everything. Financials point of view, yes, money, accolades, recognition, and the fact that you're rubbing shoulders with the like of Babar Azam. Now, if you're batting alongside Babar Azam, you're learning a great deal about balance, about that cover drive, about how to score runs, how to be determined, resilient, and so that is priceless. And that is what PSL brings to the table. There's international flavor. Clearly, we need that. And I've suggested a couple of things to Mohsin Saab that if we get it bigger and better from financial point of view, I think we'll be able to really match any world league. And I think if that happens, then I think sky's the limit, and especially for the owners, for the investors, because you've got to get involved in the league to understand how big it can be. And I think, speaking on behalf of all of us who are here, that we need corporate investment. I think that is another area where I think PSL can get a real push, because any newcomer with a corporate culture, with investment in the mind, can really get this PSL to another level. So that's why it's such an important roadshow that we're having here. New players, new investors, new thinking, getting this league to a brand new level, which will be great.
Yeah, inshallah. Wasim bhai, you obviously travel around the world and work with so many of the leagues and cricket boards. But it's odd because you can call Wasim bhai at any time because you don't know which time zone he's in, and he'll pick up also because he's up at 6 in the morning. But where do you rank the HBL PSL?
It's, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. It's the number 2 league in the world, and obviously we're getting closer and closer. And after, I think, 2 more teams adding up, a lot more games, a lot more sponsorships, and that will raise the funds as well, raise the kitty as well to get top foreign players. And I think this year will, after about 2-3 PSL, after 7th, 8th PSL, next year will be the best PSL in my opinion, after the first and second, because 2 new teams, 2 new owners. They'll have 2 captains, new captains, and of course, more foreign players. And the best thing about that league is it's only there for about 34 days, 35 days, maybe a little more this year, next year.
Yeah, with more matches.
Little more matches. It's not like 3 months like the other league. I mean, बच्चे बड़े हो जाते हैं, वो league खत्म ही नहीं होती. So at least foreign players, when they come to Pakistan, to any league, they prefer to be there for 35 to 40 days. More than that, 2.5, 3 months is a bit too long for everyone. I mean, even I get bored watching league that for 3. I mean, prime example is BBL, Big Bash League. It started off with 3 months, 2.5 months, and now it's about, they're finishing in, they realized after about 4-5 years, it's not working. And now their period, I think now their time is about 40 days. Haris? Yeah, about 40 days, 10 games, 6 teams, and finish off. And I think that's the beauty of PSL. And of course, the talent. And everybody, the overseas players, when I talk to them, and they talk about bowling in IPL and the other leagues, they say PSL, as far as talent concerned, is definitely the number 1 because we have the quality, not the quantity.
Yeah, that's a great response, Wasim bhai, and I think you've hit the nail on the head there because the quality of cricket really has been the unique selling point, and I think the fact that it's short and sweet. Ramesh bhai, a lot of last over finishes that happen in the PSL, it seems almost like consistent. Also reflects probably this quality of cricket and balance between the teams that are participating and makes for a very entertaining viewership. So for the fans, what elements of the HBL, PSL do you think are important that really get their attention, other than, of course, yourself?
HBL anthem.
The anthem.
That is an important aspect of PSL. I think the fact that probably we'll be going to different cities now, that's a possibility. So there'll be more travel for the fans, more home and away matches, I think. And the fact that, we're seeing our own cricketers play so intensely, I think that's the other great part or great thing about PSL, that stakes are high. You see how teams show their enthusiasm when they win a close game. Yeah. There's a lot of firepower, a lot of interest, and lot of last ball finishes also. I just remembered, the last final at Lahore was absolute a phenomenal final.
It was the highest chased final winner in any T20 league or cricket in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was the second consecutive final that went to the last over also. I think, and what we saw from the fans in terms of viewership numbers, last year from between PSL 9 to 10, we had an increase of 600% plus in terms of the viewership, only on live streaming. Live streaming alone made up for like 3.4 billion views. That kind of exposure is unheard of, really, and I think this brand is beginning to attract that kind of attention. One more question for you, Ramiz Bhai, because again, you've worked with the owners, you've worked as chairman also, and interacted with them, and you've seen it up close and personal. What does it mean to be a franchise owner?
I think obviously you've got to have a massive interest in the game, number one. Number two, then you've got to be smart with your finances, with how you want to invest, especially in Pakistan cricket. And I think there's got to be this kind of, I don't know how they feel, but this national duty kind of a mindset that is needed also, that you're trying to promote Pakistan. This is the best month to advertise Pakistan. Not only Pakistan cricket, but just the country itself. Because there's so much of interest in PSL, there's so many eyeballs that are there to watch and to admire, and I think that's why it's important for the owners really to feel that Pakistaniyat. Also, I think for them, it's about glory. Most of them are businessmen. Businessmen doesn't want to lose. And so there's this eagerness to get the best players and to work closely with the players. And I think players are also kind of being...
And owners do go through a lot of stress. They do.
100%, yes.
Because if team is losing, they also feel down. If team is winning, they get this enjoyment and this satisfaction. Sure. So highs and lows for a whole month. So that's something very different the businessmen never go through. They probably go through the business, but at 1 month, that close games, if you lose, it's difficult to recover for a team and for an owner. Professional players move on, but for an owner, especially the new one, he's not used to it. So that's a different pressure.
And they've become sort of household names, right? So
everywhere
they go, somebody's gonna say that, I saw that match of yours, why didn't you win? And then it's a repeat cycle for them.
Yeah.
I just hope that, PSL is trying to promote sportsman spirit in them also, because you see, it's not about hard cash every time. It's about, winning and losing, how you take a loss. Yeah. So that is also critical.
Okay, thank you. Last question now, of course, Chairman Saab, to conclude the panel discussion. Just a final message from you for the investors that are sitting here.
Paise nikalo. Paise. Final call. Tille karo paise.
Kaun interested? Haath khada kare zara. Main.
See, there is one thing which unites Pakistan. That is cricket. The second thing is, we have discussed this in detail, that we want to have this process very transparent. And for that, there were several suggestions, but I am very clear, my team is very clear, that we will be having an open bid on 6th of January? 6th of January in Islamabad Convention Center, where it will be live and everyone can see that it will be a very transparent, open bid. Whoever will be trying to get the team they can witness that themselves, and I can assure you there will be no likings. A lot of people came to us, a lot of people approached us, but I told everyone that please come to Convention Center on 6th and follow the process, and if you can get the team. The second thing is, for the investors, I just want to tell them that as soon as this tournament will start, the PSL 11, I have already told Salman that within a year we will be going in the stock. We will be taking PSL an IPO within a year, which will change this PSL, inshallah ta'ala. Inshallah ta'ala, on 13th of this month, we will be in New York for this roadshow, and we will be interacting with the investors who are in USA. Another thing, I want to thank HBL also. In this 10-year journey, there were a lot of ups and downs, but HBL, especially Sultan Al-Ana Saab, he stood with the Pakistan Cricket Board, and the way he thinks about Pakistan, I think I want to thank you specially for his support. I have missed 2 stadiums. We have recently recovered this Faisalabad stadium. It was in a very bad shape, but with the help of Punjab government, we have restored the Faisalabad stadium. So inshallah ta'ala, this year we'll be having PSL matches in Faisalabad. We are taking over Muzaffarabad stadium also.
Beautiful venue,
Yes.
Muzaffarabad.
Yes.
It was in horrible state when I was there 3 years
So
ago.
inshallah ta'ala, we'll be taking over that also. Plus we have a PC hotel there, so it will be much convenient for our players also. Another game changer for Pakistan Cricket Board is OTT platform. We are going massive on that also. You will see, we will be updating you very soon about the OTT platform. But the future is OTT, and we have already, yes, we have already started in UK. It's already going very well. So you will see in the next coming series, you will be able to watch matches only on OTT platform. So we have just recently decided about that also. One more thing for the PSL 11, from 15th of this month till the launch of PSL 11, every weekend we will be having a musical concert in one of the stadium in Pakistan. Wow. And Salman has to ensure that.
That's new news.
So,
Sir, आप मेरे ख्याल है New York चले जाए, मैं I'll head back to Pakistan to arrange that.
In the end, I especially want to thank everyone who is here. I want to thank the PSL team who worked day and night to make this event happen. I want to thank Ramesh Bhai and Wasim Bhai for especially flying. And then our 3 players, I can tell you within these 3 days, Babar will be traveling almost 40 hours in these 3 days. He came from Pakistan and will be flying to Australia. He just came for this road show. So I want to thank all these 3 players also. I want to thank all the guests who are here. Thank you for joining us, and we are all looking forward to see those 2 owners. Might be all those 2 might be sitting here.
They might be.
So best wishes for our side, and once again, I can rest assure you it will be a transparent process. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So up next, our second panel of the evening, I would like to invite on stage the current players of HBL PSL, the crown jewel of HBL PSL, Babar Azam, Haris Rauf and Saibzada Farhan, who will be joined by the legend, Mr. Wasim Akram himself.
Chaliye, I'll start off with Saibzada Farhan, who is in great nick this year. Farhan, मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन ये पूछता हूँ कि आपकी इस साल जो परफॉर्मेंस रही है इवन डोमेस्टिक T20 में भी और पाकिस्तान से भी खेलते हुए, आप बहुत ज़बरदस्त इम्प्रूव किया, उसकी ख़ास रीज़न क्या है?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। बिल्कुल वसीम भाई, जिस तरह ओवरऑल हम सब डोमेस्टिक खेल के आ रहे हैं और डोमेस्टिक खेलते तो डोमेस्टिक को मैंने टॉप किया था और वहाँ से फिर PSL में इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड ने मुझे पिक किया, तो फिर वहाँ से जो लास्ट सीज़न हुआ था वो भी मैंने टॉप किया था PSL, और उसके थ्रू मैं पाकिस्तान टीम में आया। तो बिल्कुल जिस तरह मेरा पहला कमबैक था वो भी PSL से था, और जो लास्ट कमबैक है वो भी PSL से था। तो मेरे लिए तो PSL बहुत ज़बरदस्त है और लकी भी है, जब भी मैं कमबैक करता हूँ तो PSL से करता हूँ।
और PSL में आपके ख्याल में बॉलिंग की कैलिबर जो प्लेयर्स आते हैं ओवरसीज या अपने, उनकी क्वालिटी कैसी है कंपेयर टू इंटरनेशनल?
वसीम भाई, जो हमारे पाकिस्तान के वो तो हम डोमेस्टिक में खेलते हैं, लेकिन जो बाहर के प्लेयर्स आते हैं तो स्पेशली बहुत जिस तरह हमारी लीग है ओवरऑल सारे प्लेयर्स वहाँ पे आते हैं। तो मुझे अच्छी तरीके से याद है कि जब मैं फ़र्स्ट टाइम PSL खेला था तो उस टाइम हमारी टीम में एंड्रू रसल था। मतलब मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात थी क्योंकि मैं उस टाइम एज एमर्जिंग प्लेयर खेल रहा था। तो उन सबको टीवी पे देख के तो प्लेयरों के साथ ड्रेसिंग रूम शेयर करना तो मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है। जिस तरह आजकल हमारे पेशावर का एक प्लेयर है को ज़ल्मी में उसको चांस नहीं मिला था
जी,
तो मैंने उसको ये कहा कि उसको दिलासा दे रहा था कि यार आप नहीं खेल रहे, कोई बात नहीं। तो उसने मुझे कहा मैं इस टीम में बाबर आजम को जब मैं देखता हूँ मैं उससे सीखता हूँ, वो इवन कि वो क्या करते हैं जिम में क्या करके, यार मेरे लिए ये भी बहुत है। तो एज एमर्जिंग प्लेयर एज अ प्लेयर ये हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है कि वो हमारे प्लेयर को देखते हैं और उससे सीखते हैं।
एक्सीलेंट। और हारिस, एक क्वेश्चन, PSL के बगैर कैसी ज़िंदगी होती है? PSL के साथ ज़िंदगी कैसी? बिकॉज आप तो PSL की प्रोडक्ट हैं। अपनी जो स्टोरी बता दें शॉर्ट में, एक कैसे आप पिक हुए और कैसे आप पाकिस्तान से खेले?
वसीम भाई, PSL के बगैर मेरा ज़िंदगी होती ही ना, शायद कहीं काम शाम कर रहा होता, नौकरी शोकरी कर रहा होता। और मेरे ख्याल से जिस तरह PSL की फ्रेंचाइज लाहौर के अंदर ने ट्रायल्स रखे और उस ट्रायल्स पे जाना, मेरे ख्याल से वो मेरे लिए मेरी ज़िंदगी का टर्निंग पॉइंट था। और उसके बाद से जिस तरह PSL खेलना, उसमें परफॉर्म करना और उसके बाद पाकिस्तान के लिए खेलना, मतलब हर पाकिस्तान के अंदर हर प्लेयर की ख्वाहिश है कि प्लेयर पाकिस्तान को रिप्रेजेंट करे। और बट मेरा ऐसा कोई ड्रीम नहीं था, और बस अचानक गया और ट्रायल में, और वहाँ पे जाके इतना तेज़ बॉल करना इतने हज़ारों बच्चों में, और देन रियलाइज़ हुआ कि यार मैं इतनी तेज़ बॉल भी करता हूँ। उससे पहले मुझे पता भी नहीं था कि यार मैं इतनी तेज़ बॉल भी करता हूँ। वही जो टिपिकली जिस तरह पाकिस्तान में टेप बॉल सारे क्रिकेट खेलते हैं और वही खेलता रहा। और बट वो एक दोस्त था, वो लेकर चला गया ट्रायल्स के अंदर, और उस ट्रायल्स के बाद जाके रियलाइज़ हुआ कि यार अब इस क्रिकेट को अगर सीरियस लूँ तो शायद पाकिस्तान के लिए खेल भी सकता हूँ। बट उसके बाद जिस तरह लाहौर के अंदर की जिस तरह टीम जाती है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के अंदर, वहाँ पे हमारी उनके बिग बैश की जो B टीम्स हैं उनके ख़िलाफ़ हमारे मैचेस हुए, तो उसमें परफॉर्म किया। तो वहाँ पे ही उनके क्लब क्रिकेट ने मुझे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दिया। तो मेरे हाल से वहाँ पे जाकर जो सीखा ऑस्ट्रेलिया के अंदर क्लब क्रिकेट में, कि जिस तरह की वो उनको देखा कि यार ट्रेनिंग क्या करते हैं, डाइट क्या रखते हैं, तो वो चीज़ें मेरे माइंड में आती गई और उनको लेके कैरी करके फिर पाकिस्तान वापस गया और PSL में खेला, परफॉर्म किया। फिर बिग बैश में अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलना, और उसके बाद डायरेक्ट पाकिस्तान के लिए खेलना। और ये एक बताई शॉर्ट स्टोरी है, बट मेरी है बहुत लंबी स्टोरी।
श्योर नहीं, एक ये इट्स लाइक ए ड्रीम, ख्वाब की तरह है। कभी सोचा नहीं होगा आपने कि ऐसे आप PSL से होते हुए पाकिस्तान खेल जाएंगे, और माशाल्लाह दुनिया के टॉप बॉलर्स, तेज तरीन बॉलर्स में से एक हैं आप।
नहीं, मेरे इवन के मेरे घर वालों को भी नहीं पता था कि मैं कोई ट्रायल्स पे गया हूँ।
अच्छा।
तो उनको शाम में ये पता लगा कि TV जियो में लगाया, और उस जियो में जाके पता लगा कि मैं कोई ट्रायल्स में जाके पिक हूँ और इतना तेज़ कोई बॉल किया। तो उससे पहले तो ऑब्वियसली बात है घर में भी इतनी सपोर्ट नहीं होती आपको। और बस उसके बाद फिर मदर का एक बात हमेशा याद रखी कि उन्होंने बोला कि अब तुम्हारे पास जो पीछे का रास्ता नहीं है, अब अगर तुम इस फील्ड में जा रहे हो तो फिर इतनी मेहनत करना कि फिर आपको वापस आने की मौका ना मिले। तो वो उसके बाद वो एक चीज़ में जो ट्रेनिंग करता था, तो ये एक बात आपकी माइंड में होती थी कि यार अब बैकफुट पे नहीं, अब जितना भी है फॉरवर्ड ही चलना है इसके बाद।
ओके। और ग्रेट मैन बाबर, अब आप भी PSL पहले से हैं, फर्स्ट से लेके अब 10 PSL हो चुकी हैं। सो आप अपनी जर्नी बताएं PSL की, बाकी तो क्वेश्चंस बाद में पूछूंगा आपसे। अपनी जर्नी बताएं, कैसे शुरू की? मुझे रिमेंबर है कि आपकी रिस्ट, आई थिंक हेयर लाइन फ्रैक्चर हो गया था पहले PSL में।
बिल्कुल वसीम भाई, आई थिंक पहला PSL इस्लामाबाद से खेले, न्यूजीलैंड से हम आए थे। बहुत अच्छा मेरा वो टूर गया और कॉन्फिडेंस भी बहुत था। तो उसमें फिर PSL जो डायरेक्ट PSL में आए, और इतनी एक्साइटमेंट थी कि वो सारी कोई ऑलमोस्ट 10-12 घंटे की फ़्लाइट लेके दोपहर में प्रैक्टिस, इतने एक्साइटमेंट थे, जिम भी कर लिया, सोए नहीं। और जब प्रैक्टिस पे गए तो वो ऐसा हुआ कि बॉल ही नहीं नज़र आया तो बॉल लग गया। तो कोशिश बड़ी की क्योंकि उस दौरान उसके बाद न्यूजीलैंड टूर के बाद एशिया कप और वर्ल्ड कप था इन बांग्लादेश और इंडिया में, उसमें भी नाम था, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो जब रिस्ट टूटी मैच नहीं खेले। बड़ी कोशिश की बगैर रिस्ट टूटे से भी आपको पता
hairline fracture on a wrist is impossible to play, you can't even hold
so
a bat.
I played 2 matches.
I know.
इस्लामाबाद से हम खेले हैं और 2 मैचेस खेला था, लेकिन वो इस पेन में खेला कि उसके बाद फिर टोटली बाहर हो गया। वो कहते हैं ना कि जो आपके नसीब में नहीं है वो नहीं है। जर्नी काफ़ी अच्छी रही, काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा। एज अ यंग जब मैं खेला तो मेरे माइंड में यही था कि यार मैंने जो टॉप के प्लेयर्स हैं या जितना भी सुनते थे हम कि यार एक्सपीरियंस, बड़े नाम, बिग नेम्स, जब आप उनके साथ ड्रेसिंग रूम शेयर करते हैं तो आपको उसका नॉलेज लेना चाहिए। तो मैंने बड़े प्लेयरों के साथ ड्रेसिंग रूम शेयर किया, तो उससे मुझे एज अ पर्सन और एज अ क्रिकेटर बहुत हेल्प मिली और उससे मुझे बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ। मैं कोशिश करता कि हर एक प्लेयर से जाके जो भी उस दौरान मैं अगर बात करूँ संगाकारा हो गया, क्रिस गेल हो गया, रसल था उस टाइम, महिला जयवर्धने, उसके साथ ड्रेसिंग रूम करना, पीछे गाड़ी में बैठना, वो क्या करते हैं, किस तरह बात करते हैं, क्या आपको समझाते हैं, क्योंकि उनके पीछे बहुत बड़ी एक जर्नी है और बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस है। तो वो आपको इतना एक्साइटमेंट करता है कि आप कोशिश करते हैं कि जितना ज़्यादा पूछें उतना आपके लिए अच्छा है। तो वो मुझे एज अ प्लेयर बहुत हेल्प मिली। और मेन चीज़ अगर मैं करूँ तो मैं अपने आइडल से उधर मिला PSL की वजह से, क्योंकि उस दौरान वो भी AB de Villiers उधर आया, उससे मैंने पूछा तो वो मेरे लिए कहते हैं ना फ़ैन मूवमेंट था मेरे लिए। तो वो चीज़ मुझे वहाँ से मिली। और हर सीज़न यही होता था कि डे बाय डे क्रिकेट इम्प्रूव हो रही है, PSL इम्प्रूव हो रही है, आपको हर साल जो है वो डिफरेंट चैलेंज।
तो अब आप भी जब यंग प्लेयर आते हैं आपके इर्द गिर्द, जैसे फरहान ने बताया, आप जब महीना सवा महीना उनके साथ गुजारते हैं तो आप उनको बताते हैं, जब वो आपसे पूछते हैं कि आप देखते तो होंगे वो आपको, आप भी उनको बताते होंगे ना जब जनरली?
बिल्कुल वसीम भाई, कोशिश ये होती है कि जो सीखा है वो हम उनको बताएं, उनके साथ ड्रेसिंग रूम में शेयर यही होता है कि आप एज अ प्लेयर यंगस्टर को कैसे लेके चलते हैं, क्योंकि हर एक बंदे का डिफरेंट माइंड। पहले मेन चीज़ मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि उसका माइंडसेट क्या है।
उन्होंने रोटी काट करो आइए। आई हैव अ वेरी फनी स्टोरी। फर्स्ट PSL, so opening game, there was opening ceremony. Ceremony was big, so obviously we were called little earlier. It was 7 o'clock start था, तो हमें 4 बजे बुलाया था कि अब 4:15 we arrived at the ground, and obviously we went to our dressing room. Islamabad United दूसरी टीम दूसरे dressing room में। अब फॉरेन प्लेयर्स, वेस्टर्न प्लेयर्स आए, उन्होंने वो पूरा बुफे लगा हुआ था। अब 4 बजे ना खाने का टाइम है, ना लंच का टाइम है, ना डिनर का टाइम है। अब वो फॉरेन गोरे आए, उन्होंने किसी ने एक ने वो फिश का पीस ले लिया, एक ने थोड़ी सैलड ले ली। अब मैंने 4 यंगस्टर्स जो हमने रखे थे, 4-5 वो बैठे, एने चौल ते सारी बोटियां। मैं क्या पाइन थोड़ा शोरा भी पालो मैं क्या थोड़ी सलाद भी पालो। कहते वो की होंदा है पाइन, सलाद नहीं चंगी लगती। सो दिस लिटिल थिंग्स दे हैव लर्नड फ्रॉम प्लेइंग विद ऑल दीज टॉप प्लेयर्स के दुनिया में क्या उनकी रूटीन क्या है खाने की। बल्कि उनको पता नहीं था, कोई सियालकोट से था, कोई छोटे शहर से था, जो उन्होंने देखा वही किया। सो दैट हैज़ PSL डन टू पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट। सो फरहान, आपका जनरली अब पिछले 1 साल से आपकी फॉर्म ज़बरदस्त है, आपके फ्यूचर प्लान्स के आपका आप अब एक दफ़ा हंगर तो आ जाए ना, सक्सेस बंदा देख ले, वो ये होता है कि मैंने सक्सेस को अब जाने नहीं देना।
वसीम भाई, ज़्यादातर लोग ये कहते हैं कि साहबज़ादा ये नया प्लेयर है और इसको अभी देखा है, स्पेशली एशिया कप में जिस तरह मैंने 1-2 इनिंग्स लग गए थे, तो मैं 17 साल से खेल रहा हूँ।
आई नो
तो लोग अभी मुझे पहचान ले रहे कि हाँ यार इज़ अ गुड प्लेयर और रन्स कर रहे हैं, परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं। और जिस तरह आपने बात की है कि देखा है हमने फर्स्ट अभी रिसेंटली जो मेरा कमबैक था तो वो बहुत अच्छा था, मेरे तकरीबन 650 की उसमें, तो उस चीज़ को तो मैंने देख लिया, लेकिन अब इस चीज़ को हमने कंटिन्यू किस तरह रखना है। तो मुझे अच्छी तरीके से याद है जब मैं PSL खेल रहा था, उसमें मैं रन्स कर रहा था, तो मैं स्पेशली बाबर भाई के पास गया था कि अब मुझे इतना कॉन्फिडेंस है कि मैं चाह रहा हूँ कि हर बॉल पे चक्कर लगाऊँ।
Sure.
तो बाबर भाई ने ये कहा कि ये तो सबसे मेन चीज़ है कि आपने कॉन्फिडेंस को भी आपने किस तरह यूटिलाइज़ करना और किस तरह आपने उसको संभाल के रखना है और किस तरह। तो मैं जब भी ज़रूरत होते तो मैं बाबर भाई के पास जाता हूँ। इवन अभी मैंने लास्ट मैच में जब 50 किया तो तब भी बाबर भाई ने समझाया कि भाई आपने यहाँ भी गलती किया था, इसको इस तरह कर, इस तरह कर। तो समझाती भी हूँ, मैं खुद भी इसके पास जाता हूँ।
एक्सीलेंट। और अब क्वेश्चन क्रिकेट से थोड़ा हटके, क्रिटिसिज्म कैसे लेते हो आप लोग? बिकॉज हमारे दौर में तो एक देयर वाज वन न्यूज़पेपर, वो स्पोर्ट्स न्यूज़ पढ़ी नहीं पढ़ी, वन न्यूज़ चैनल, वो रात को 9 बजे की न्यूज़। वी नेवर वॉच टीवी व्हेन वी वर यंग, एंड नाउ विद सोशल मीडिया एंड दीज गाइज गो थ्रू अ लॉट बिकॉज दे आर प्रोडक्ट ऑफ दिस एरा, दिस जनरेशन. It's not their fault that everybody is social media. So how do you tackle that pressure, criticism especially? Criticism cricket तक तो ठीक होता है, जब personal होता है तो वो कैसे tackle करते हो आप दोनों, अब तीनों in fact?
वसीम भाई देखें, जिस तरह की हमारी फील्ड है, मेरे ख्याल से इसमें क्रिटिसिज्म तो होना ही होना है.
Sure.
और क्योंकि लोग तो माफ़ नहीं करते, क्योंकि हमारी फील्ड ऐसी है कि इसमें माफ़ी तो है ही नहीं, और आपको हर मैच में परफॉर्म करना ही करना है. और कोशिश ये करते हैं कि अगर अच्छा परफॉर्म भी करें तब भी ये मत देखें कि यार कौन हमारे बारे में अच्छा बोल रहा है. और अगर जब परफॉर्मेंस नहीं भी होती तो ओबियसली बात है, कुछ लोग नेगेटिव भी बातें आपके अगेंस्ट करते हैं, बट स्टिल वो होता है कि आप अपने ऊपर कितना बिलीव रखते हो और अपनी स्किल्स के ऊपर कितना बिलीव रखते हो, या फिर आप अपने वर्क एथिक्स देखते हो कि यार क्या मैं वो ठीक कर रहा हूँ, कि उनमें क्या मिस्टेक्स तो नहीं है. मजीद बजाय इसके कि हम लोग उनकी बातों पे गौर करें, बजाय हम अपने आप को बेहतर करने की और मजीद कोशिश करें, तो मेरे ख्याल से वो ज़्यादा बेहतर होता है.
एंड बाबर फॉर यू?
वसीम भाई, ये एक एडिड प्रेशर है. ऑनेस्टली अगर आप इस चीज़ों को सोचेंगे या देखेंगे तो वो आप डिस्ट्रैक्शन उस माइंड में चल जाएंगे. अपने आप पे बिलीव रखो, जो आप करते आए हो एज अ प्लेयर उस पर बिलीव रखो. कम से कम मिस्टेक करो. आई नो जब बैड टाइम चल रहा होता है तो आपको बहुत सी जो है एडवाइसें मिलती हैं, बहुत सी आपको मशवरे मिलते हैं कि ऐसे कर लो या वैसे कर लो.
कहते हैं ना, गरीब की हाय और बेवकूफ़ की राय कभी नहीं लेनी चाहिए.
तो इनको से क्या समझे हम.
और लास्ट क्वेश्चन टू ऑल थ्री ऑफ यू, आपसे शुरू करते हैं फरहान. व्हाट इज PSL मीन्स टू यू एज अ क्रिकेटर?
एज अ क्रिकेटर मैं 2 साल पहले लाहौर कलंदर ने मुझे पिक किया था, हारिस भाई के साथ खेल रहा था.
भाई मत क्या यार.
तो मेरे लिए PSL इसलिए बड़ी मानी रखती है कि उस टाइम मैं बिल्कुल स्ट्रगल कर रहा था. और मैंने डोमेस्टिक टॉप करके मुझे कलंदर ने डायमंड में पिक किया था. तो मेरे लिए तो फर्स्ट टाइम था डायमंड में पिक होना. वहाँ से पैसे भी आए, क्रिकेट भी मिल गई. तो अभी तक वो पैसे मैं चला रहा हूँ, उससे घर भी चल रहे हैं माशाल्लाह. तो मेरे लिए तो बहुत बड़ी बात है PSL. और जिस तरह लास्ट मैंने PSL टॉप किया है तो इंशाल्लाह इस दफ़ा भी अच्छा वो मिलेगा.
एक्सीलेंट. एंड फॉर यू फारिस?
मेरे लिए तो मैं कहता हूँ कि है ही PSL. हम मोस्टली मैं तो वेट ही करता हूँ कि यार पाकिस्तान के अंदर इससे बड़ा कोई मेला सजता ही नहीं है. और एज अ प्लेयर हम लोग भी वेट कर रहे थे यार ये PSL आए, और उतने ही फैंस इंगेज होते हैं. और मोस्टली तो हमें मेरे हाल से पाकिस्तान टीम से कम हमारी फ्रेंचाइज से लोग ज़्यादा पहचानते हैं. तो इसलिए PSL तो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एनी.
गोल्ड प्लेटेड फोन नहीं मिलते हैं लाहौर कलंदर्स को?
वो तो हम जब फील्ड में होते हैं तो समीन भाई ने जिस तरह का उन्होंने एक रखा हुआ है कि जो भी बेस्ट फील्डर होगा उसको एंड में मैच पे उसको एक
मेरे अलावा नहीं मिला, मुझे नहीं मिला, बाकी सबको मिला. क्योंकि जिस
बता आप
जिस मैच में मैं परफॉर्मेंस करा था वो हम हार जाते हैं.
अच्छा, ओके.
तो हमारा उसमें ये होता है कि जब हम फील्ड में होते हैं, इवन के हमारे जितने भी गोरे प्लेयर आए होते हैं वो भी ऐसे पागल हुए होते हैं इस चीज़ के पीछे. और ड्यूरिंग द मैच हम लोग भाग रहे होते हैं और एक ही आवाज़ लग रही होती है, रन फॉर आईफोन, रन फॉर आईफोन. और इवन के एक दफ़ा जो हैरी ब्रूक है उसको तो फ़ोन नहीं मिला तो वो रो पड़ा, यार मुझे फ़ोन क्यों नहीं मिल रहा. वो मिड ऑन से मिड ऑफ भाग रहा है, कभी मिड विकेट से मिड विकेट भाग रहा है, उस बेचारे को फ़ोन नहीं मिला. अनलेस कुछ जिसने 4-5 फ़ोन जीते हुए थे उसने कहा यार ये तो मेरी वजह से रहा, मेरी तरफ से रख ले.
So the message to future owner is just get iPhones for your players. Tell them if you win a game, man of the match will get the iPhone from me. You'll win a lot of games. And Babar, for you, PSL?
Means a lot. As a youngster, as a young boy, मेरे लिए वो एक प्लेटफॉर्म था. अब एज अ सीनियर प्लेयर बहुत सी जर्नीज़ हैं, और सेम चीज़ मैं एज अ प्लेयर जो है वो यंगस्टर को बोलता हूँ कि अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि आप इस पे अपने आप को.
It's kind of a shortcut.
काइंड ऑफ कह सकते हैं।
PSL में परफॉर्मेंस करो, पाकिस्तान खेल जाओ।
लेकिन उसके लिए आपको डोमेस्टिक में परफॉर्म करेंगे तो फिर आप
पिक करेंगे,
नज़र आएंगे सिलेक्टर्स को, तो फिर आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है ओनर्स को या जो भी जो है वो आपके फ्रेंचाइज के जो लोग हैं, तो उसमें यही है कि अपने आप को ग्रूम करें एज अ प्लेयर, जितना ज़्यादा सीख सकें डिफरेंट प्लेयरों से, जो आपको लगता है कि इस चीज़ से मुझे फ़ायदा हो सकता है वो लें और उसको अप्लाई करें। ये नहीं है कि हम कभी कभार ऐसे करते हैं कि हम अपनी ही फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड में रहते हैं कि हम जो कर रहे हैं वो सही है। कभी कभार ऐसा होता है कि वो सही नहीं होता, तो यही है कि डिस्कशन करना जो है वो ज़रूरी होता है, उससे आपको हेल्प मिलती है।
थैंक यू वेरी मच बॉयज़
Thank you,
एंड
Wasim
ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट। बिग हैंड फॉर आवर सुपरस्टार्स। थैंक यू, थैंक यू।